welcome back to another one of my Minecraft Raven's Isle videos. And today I thought it'd be fun to build another ship, for my port. But this one, it'll be a little bit more like of a fancier looking one, and maybe a little bit smaller than the one you see behind me. So let's get started. So I'm using the warped planks and the warped high bay, I think that's how it says, and crimson planks. So I figured I'd start about here. Let me go back in because I did not quite grab all the wood I needed. I thought I had. Just gonna switch these two out. So first things I'm going to do is build the center of my ship. So I always start with the mast. Just take this up to the water surface so I know, where to start. We don't need the rest down here. I was going to start a sailboat, but I think I'm going to make a different boat this time. So as I said, that's going to be the center of my boat. And I do want to have like 3 in the center of my boat. I do want to have 3 like wide walkway. Ugh. Once again, I can't speak when I do one of these. Ugh, it's so frustrating. I think I'm going to leave this striped in there because that does kind of look cool. So let's see, I'm going to put 3, make it 3 this way, and just fill it in with the correct wood. No, it's not an overly busy pour, but... And let's add 3 more down this way. Yeah, last night I was going to work on my town, but I ended up working on the ship and redoing my port a bit. There's a couple more things I want to add to that, so if the video isn't too long, we will do that. But I do want it to start off at the base, so it's kind of floating in water. So next we're going to come here and start raising the ship up. As I said, this one isn't going to be hopefully as big as the other. I say hopefully because I have a habit of starting small and then going big. Do you guys also have that problem, or is it just me? Okay. Let's lay it on here. Actually, no, I want to do the block. So yeah, so it's just alternating regular blocks and stairs. Actually, in this case, you do want stairs here to make it easier to go up. And I do think I want to put regular blocks at the end to make it easier to do for the railing. I was thinking about like doing like an emerald ship with a dark oak wood, but yeah, that wouldn't really look that great. Just because it just wouldn't. I have no emerald stairs, or I don't even think emerald slabs to be able to do anything like that. Come back down here, take a look. I think I did that wrong. And I did. So this is the problem I have when I'm trying to make videos and talk. I get distracted and then I don't make my stuff right. Oh well. We will keep trying. Because that's the only way we're going to learn. So kind of do this now. Oops, not that. throw this one in here. As I said, I don't want to make this one too big. Okay. But I do want to start making it to a point now. So, gotta get on this side. We'll just start bringing it in a little bit at a time. And on the ends, adding the blocks back in. So I'm going to add the bigger blocks. You can hear the stairs. And the final block on this end. So we're going to come back down here on this side and start doing the same thing. Just using the other end for reference. Now this part I'm going to do a little bit differently, just because it is the back of the ship. So I am going to just finish it off with some of the crimson stairs. I'm going to come back and check to see how it looks. And I do want to fill in the back, or the bottom, if I did it correctly. Okay, yeah, that looks good. I mean, obviously we still have to put in planks and stuff. Just double checking. Maybe we'll add a little bit of an overhang over here, just to balance it off a bit more. Something like this, you know, so that they can see at the back of the ship. Okay, what went wrong here? Because I have a funny shaped step here. That's why it's always important to look around at your builds. Okay. Looking good. So now I forgot to get some crimson fence. And I think I'm also going to grab a crimson slab too. This is like all, I said, guesswork on my part. I get an idea in my head and I try to make it work from there. Then this one I'm not going to leave the fence on. This is just, the fence is just right now being used as a guide for the railing. So we can extend it like that. Come back later and take that out. I sometimes have a hard time placing the slabs in the proper position, so this does help a lot. Oops. That made it worse. So what I think I will do is just add like small fence posts like that, so you have the gaps in between. So we can make that easier over here by coming back and just knocking out a few and deciding which ones we want to keep. So we're going to come back over here and make the corrections. I'm a very visual builder, so sometimes when I'll start off with one thing, I decide I don't like it, how it looks in the end, and I'll go back and fix it. Let's see, like I'm not liking too much how the front looks. Let's see, let's grab some stairs and see if we can fix that. So maybe if we do like Line it up. And then let's bring maybe some crimson wood. Like this. Through it. It just, I think, gives it a bit of a better edge. Maybe stack that up a bit. Let's do the same on this side. If I can figure out what I did. So we're also going to do that there, just try to make things look even and nice. Let's come back and take a look. Like how it's looking. I think I'm going to put a little bit of the warp wood at the end just to make it a bit fancier. And let's have some warped wood hang off the back. Let's maybe like that. And we'll give it a bit more, we'll add a bit more edge to the lip. Something like this. And I don't know, does that look too unsupported? I think it'll be okay. Or should I build out a bit more? Looks weird to me. So I'll just keep it at the ends. Because at least that way it looks still connected to the boat. As I say, as I knock off the top layer. Sometimes I think I analyze stuff too much, which is a problem. Alright, so I've changed my mind about the center plank. We're going to go just change that with this, just different types of crimson. And we can look over it. Let's see what we look like. And of course, helps if I face the right way. Back up a little. And I forgot to put my fan on my computer, so hopefully, there we go. Hopefully it won't get too hot. But we shall see. We may have to stop the video and start over again. In fact, let me just take a quick break and turn my fan on because my laptop is getting quite warm. I shall. All right, welcome back, guys. Now that we have everything set up. Ay. Leave it to me to forget to turn on my external fan for my laptop. Don't want to be shutting down during the middle of the video, so let's continue on. So as you can see, we've got the main part of the ship done. And now it comes time to decorate it. So let's go back in, let's take a look. Let's see, let's use some maybe warped fence, and definitely the crimson fence. We're gonna come in here, we do want to get a light. Let's do the soul lantern this time. Yeah, I decided not to use, as you can tell, the warped high pay? Is that how you say it? So I'm gonna come here, let's see, let's choose a black wool and a dark blue wool. I'm gonna try to make flags with this. So let's see. One of the first things we're going to do is I'm gonna put some of the towers there. And then put a lantern on top of that. And then another one there. We can come down here. Still using the warp fence. Oh, that's not going to work. Whoops. So let's have it up. Kind of down like that. Hopefully it doesn't look too silly. Oh, looks pretty good. Not how I envisioned it the first time, but hey, we'll make do. Now on the back here, I think we may have some problem. Oh, there we go. We're going to use the crimson fence, and we're going to bring it up a little bit. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. Let's do the same on this side. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to attempt to make a flag. I have never done this before. Looks very easy in the video, but that does not mean it's actually is easy. Oops, having trouble getting lined up. Now let's put a second one on here. Don't like how that looks. Let me do 2 down and 1 across. Not bad. I mean, it's not. Definitely seen way better. Or maybe it's just my imagination. Okay. So here is our ship. As you can see, it's a little bit smaller than the other one. I'm not going to really decorate it too much, put more decorations on it, like some boxes or anything, because it hasn't come into the port yet. This is more like to be like a rowing boat as to compared to that one that's a sailboat. We'll just have to imagine the oars there. I'm not exactly sure how I'd get that in. So let's take a quick look around it. This is from the side. Whoops. Let's come over here. And my lanterns are floating. No, wait, they are? Are they? Yeah, they are. Are my flagpoles floating? And this is why it's always important to go around and look. But we can fix that easily. Just snap that there. I think we can put a lantern on there, can't we? Nope. I still like how that goes. Do you want to bring it up a little and see how that looks? That might actually be safer. Won't have people falling off. I don't think it really ruins the look of the ship. No, it still looks even. So, this is what it looks like. Let's release some daylight. This is what it looks like from the front. The other side. And the back. Land on it and go into third person. Then you can come up here. And so I think you can still see over everything. There we go. So yeah. So anyhow, let's go on to the other ship so guys can get a better view of that and my little port, and we'll add some additions onto that. So, funny story about this. Here's my giant sailboat. As you can see, they've got some stuff on board already. My 2 horses, which, yep, they're still tied, and some boxes. Nice giant sailboat made out of dark oak and acacia, and with a birch plank to walk on board. So anyhow, I tried to put a villager on here. Oops. And as soon as I got him here, he jumped over the edge and ran away. So apparently he does not want to be a captain of a ship. And here's kind of like the porthole, but you know, that's just pretend. You can come up here and look over the edge and sail away. I did want to make one change to this if it was possible. I'm not sure I dug down far enough, but I would like to put portholes in here. So it's either going to be acacia or mangrove. That mangrove kind of looks like a porthole door. I'll have to jump over and see. I think that's going to mess up, yeah, that's going to mess up the look of my ship, so I didn't quite build it high enough, so we're going to skip that part. Because it still looks good. So we're going to land kerplunkers. And so here's the port. You know, you have simple windows that you can open up to let air in. Yeah. It's not overly fancy. Let's come back out so you guys can see. Not an overly fancy design. Whoa, hey, there's an iron golem. Where did he come from? That's the first time I'm seeing him here. I mean, maybe he knew I was going to build a village. So it's just made with oak and spruce, with a nice curved roof. And you can see it has different containers which name the different places they're going to. Same with the boxes. You come in here, and it looks like my villagers left by my windows. But we have, you know, just simple bunk beds. Wonder where they went. Oh wait, there's one at least. So over here is where they keep, they are also fishermen. They just don't spend the day unloading. Yeah, Lord. I lost my train of thought again. Okay, well, let's talk over here. So here are the fishing nets, which are just made up with fences and spider webs. He's relaxing in his boat. So if we come over here, let's jump up so you guys can see better. So this is the place where they store the fish that they caught before they move them to market. If we hop down here, we have some pots that are used for catching like shrimp and crab. Nope, one of my fish is trying to escape. And I do want to build a little pier for them to fish off of. Just don't want it to interfere with my crabbing. My crabbing area. That sounds wrong. So let's see. I guess we'll start it here. I mean, it's right near the fishing poles. So I'm going to grab spruce trapdoors. And let's do, I like to use the dark oak fence for this, because it looks, to me, it just looks like it's wet from being in the water. So we're just going to build out from here. So we get to, I would say probably about here. And that would let them access the deep end of the water. And just quickly throw these in here. I would like to make it 3 wide, so. Oops, don't want the trap over there. You know, because they don't have a ship to unload every day. I mean, it is a port, but not a very busy port. That's how you make a very simple fishing dock. Whee! Let's take a quick look at this at night, because I do like to show you guys both the day and the night version. Oops. Once again, I can't spell. Okay. So you can see our floating lanterns over there. There's our little boats for if they want to row out and go into the water to do deeper fishing. Deeper fishing, yeah, that's good. Save his little lights. Are you stuck in there? I think he's stuck in his boat. Oh, look, here they come. They're using the windows as entrance. Oh well. Can't account for everything. So this is what the ship, our first sailboat, looks like at night. I'm not sure it was wise to build a port next to a lava flow. Maybe it came out after the port was built. The water seems to offer some protection. And this is what our other little rowboat looks like at night. Kind of cool. Kind of looks like a ghost ship. Not that was my intention. Okay, whoops, wrong button. That's been a lot of that going on tonight. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it and hope maybe it gave you an idea on how to build a simple rowboat. I don't normally do stuff where I'm building because, as you can see, I did have trouble doing certain things because my mind just doesn't work that way, but these videos are a lot of fun to make. So thank you guys very much, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!